Hello everyone and welcome, my name's Ali A and today I have probably one of the first Die Rise Zombies gameplay you're going to see on YouTube, because this video is going to go up as soon as the map goes live on the Xbox Live dashboard, which means it's actually probably going to be the first footage you see, because I was lucky enough to go to Treyarch Studios and play all of the Revolution DLC early, so I'm going to have footage of all the multiplayer maps, all the zombies footage, including some new stuff within this Die Rise Zombies map and also some turned footage, but at the beginning of this footage, before I jump into some thoughts and some details about Die Rise, I'm just going to show you guys how to turn on the power the quickest way possible within this map. But first of all, Die Rise isn't a transit map. I guess it isn't even a survival map. It's sort of a merge of the both. It's basically a typical zombies map we're used to seeing more so from Black Ops 1, where you don't have to get around on the bus, but it includes buildables, and it's really awesome. There's loads and loads of tight corridors. It's definitely, I think, going to be a hard map to get to a high round on. Of course, I've only had a few hours playtime prior to the release of the map pack, but there are a few open rooms. You'll see a few of them within this actual gameplay video here, and this is a door you need to open to go into the power room as quickly as possible. You can get a lot done at round one. You can actually turn the power on, get a few buildables actually made by round one, which is really cool. And as you can see here, mule kicks returning within Black Ops 2 Zombies, which is awesome, and there may be another new perk as well. I've got a special video on that coming out just after this one as well, which is really cool. And this here is essentially the new dogs round, where these crawling zombies run at you. They're really quick, they're really fast. You can see one of the buildables in action here, and it actually can flip you across the map to get to other parts of the buildings which would be previously inaccessible, but they can also flip these zombies as well, and it makes it a lot easier to get through these rounds, because when you start off and you don't have Juggernaut and you're trying to shoot these annoying pesky jumping zombies with just your pistol and normal knife, it can be really tough. This buildable is one of the first buildables you can actually make. It's part scattered around some of the very early floors, so it's quite easy. The way you're actually going to traverse across the map in terms of getting up and down at different floors will be the actual lifts themselves, and you can get on top of the lifts, and as they go down, you'll go down a floor. As they go up, you go up a floor. But within the lifts are several different perks, and once you've turned on the power, you can actually use these perks, of course, but they're going to be randomly in different lifts each time you play the game. So sometimes you could have speed cola in one lift, then next time you play it being a completely different lift. And as you can see here, there are loads of ways of getting around the map. I couldn't really build within my head a mental picture of how this map was shaped and organised. As you can see there, the actual mystery box is on top of the roof, because this is one of the rooms where everything's flipped, but I couldn't get a mental image in my head of this whole Die Rise map, because it's so confusing. There's so many different rooms, there's so many different places to go, but I'm sure after more gameplay time there'll be certain strategies put into place, and I'll get a better idea of how this map actually works. I'm also going to be doing a live playthrough of this map with longer actual footage for you guys, so I'm going to have live commentaries with webcam and everything, so you guys can actually see me play through more of the map. This is just the early footage that I got from Treyarch Studios for you guys, which is really cool, just so you guys get an early look and an early preview of how this map works, some of the areas and some of the really cool sections. But a lot of you guys have been asking me, how does it compare to the Green Run maps, Transit, the town, the farm, the survival maps we've seen so far within Black Ops 2 Zombies? I think this is a lot better. As I said earlier, it sort of goes back to the Black Ops 1 themed zombies, where you don't have to get around with a bus, but it includes buildables. It's basically one of the original zombies map, but with more things to do, more things to explore, more doors to enter. It's just extreme. It's really cool. I don't think, to be honest, when I actually played it at Treyarch Studios, I managed to cover everything that there was to see within this map. So if you're interested in all the little bits of details, all the cool buildables, all the new stuff that's involved in this map, make sure you're subscribed, because I'm going to be covering all of that good stuff here on my channel, including all the multiplayer stuff as well. I've got lots of videos for all of that coming as well, and I'll be doing live commentaries over all of the new maps as well, which will be really good fun. But I think the direction they're going with in terms of zombies for the future DLC after this as well is definitely a good direction. I was talking to Rez and Jimmy, the guys that do a lot of work basically on zombies Zombies or Black Ops 2. Those guys are some of the key people involved, and they were saying that when I asked them about Transit and how they thought about this map, they were basically saying they're not going to necessarily do a Transit map just because their first map was a Transit map. They're just going to try and produce zombie maps and zombies content that the fans enjoy and that the fans want to play. So if we don't like something and we make an opinion of it, and we say through Twitter or say through videos like this on YouTube, and they watch them and they think, okay, they take that into consideration, it's going to change how the future content will be for future zombies maps, which is really, really cool. So I definitely think we're going in a right direction basically for more awesome DLC when it comes to zombies in the future. But as you can see here, again, using one of the other buildables to flip ourselves over to another part of the map, there's lots of daring jumps. As you can see here, if you land on the mattresses, you're going to be fine, but if you miss the mattresses, you're screwed. And as I said, if you're playing solo, it's going to be really tough to recover from that if you aren't doing it properly. As you see here, if you don't place down this flipper buildable properly, then it's not going to work, and you're going to kill yourself. So you've got to be very, very careful when you're traversing across all of these different parts of the map that you're not screwing up. And there's all these lifts everywhere, there's all these secret rooms everywhere. You're going to have to build up a lot of points to get everything open, to find everything that there is to actually see within this map. Several doors, several levels, several buildings. It's crazy, but there's some really cool wall guns. The PDW's been added as a wall gun, which was a very popular choice for all of us guys that were playing the Zombies map early at the Treyarch Studios. It's got a big magazine, not very much recoil, fantastic for zombies for sure. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this early look at the Die Rise Zombies map. I'm going to be covering more of the new content that's within this map, also all of the multiplayer DLC and all of that good stuff here on my channel, so make sure you're subscribed. And if you've enjoyed the video, hit that like button. I really appreciate it when you guys do that, so thank you very much for watching. I've been Ali A, and I'll see you on one of my next videos.